It's time for Thirsty Thursday. Grape harvest season is underway in Oregon wine country, and that means local winemakers are hard at work preparing their latest vintage, and you're hard at work emptying your current wine fridge.
That's right.
To refill for this year.
I know, I got to make new room, especially because 2024's growing season was a really good year, and harvest is off to a great start. This morning, we're going behind the scenes at Benza Vineyards in Hillsboro. Kohr Harlan visited their facility to get an up-close look at the winemaking process.
Okay, this is one of the most popular times of year around the winery. The grapes are coming in. We are at Benza Vineyards this morning, and we are about to have Ivan hop in here and do a little something known as kind of a stomp down here. This is part of the fermentation process. This is Ivan. He's going to be doing the stomping. Head in there, Ivan, while I introduce you to Ron Benza, who's the founder of the vineyard here. He's clipped his toenails, washed his feet, and just about everything else. Step forward just a little bit, Ron, while he gets going here.
Fortunately, this is alcohol, so it cleans everything.
It's perfect. That's what I tell my wife. Yeah, that's perfect. Go ahead and do what you're doing. And Ron, first of all, now that he's doing it, tell us what he's doing a little bit.
Well, he is actually in the cap. The cap is about 8 to 10 inches of seeds and stems and skins that floats to the top. Why? Because carbon dioxide in fermentation is making it rise. And so what Ivan's trying to do, and it's hard work, you can see he's suffering already. He's trying to push that cap down into the actual liquid wine that's below it.
Just to mix it up a little bit.
Mix it up,
yeah,
and then move a lot of that stuff which contains wonderful phenolics that we use to make great wine. He's also, at the very same time, mixing hot and cold pockets. If you were to get in there yourself, and I'm not suggesting that, but you would find that there are warm pockets, hot pockets, and actual cold pockets. And so what Ivan's doing by, I wouldn't call it stomping, it's really a punch down here, is getting in and moving that stuff around.
Yeah. Phenolics, I like phenolics. I like extra phenolics in my wine sometimes here. Now, Benza Vineyards is unique in the sense that you produce about 2,600 cases of wine a year, which is not a great deal. It's just kind of a smaller winery, but that gives you, the owner and the founder of this place, an opportunity to show people some behind-the-scenes stuff like this during harvest season, which is really unique, right?
Yeah, a lot of wineries kind of keep this close to the vest, to be honest.
Keep working here.
Yeah, keep working. Stop.
Don't get on your board here, but yeah, it's a unique feature, right?
Yeah, we kind of like to show this, and as the owner, I'm the one who's not in there, so I have the time to show people. And I can see it when people have questions and their eyes light up. I want to tell them everything that they want to know.
You also have a great tasting terrace that we call with what has become famous for you guys is a great little charcuterie and tasting, and people's impression of that is, you told me earlier, is like they're in a backyard, right?
Yeah, and they say, you know, this is amazing. This is different than a lot of other wineries. It feels like somebody's backyard. And I take a breath and I say, that's because it is. It is. It's our backyard.
It's really cool. You'll be greeted by dogs and chickens when you come out here, so it's friendly in that regard. Everybody likes to see that. And what I think people really do appreciate the most about this vineyard in particular is how up close and personal you can get with the grapes, the people that make wine out of grapes, the processes, and just everything.
Yeah, and we have a very small staff. We have a number of part-time people. We only have 3 full-time people. Ivan, Payton, our winemaker, and Alicia, who's our operations manager. So we have a small staff that covers, they can each do others' jobs.
Last thing here, these grapes will go into the press eventually. Talk to me a little bit about the process, because they've been sitting in here for about 2 weeks or so. They get stomped down a couple of times and then they go into the press. Describe the press part of this operation.
So the last part, once the fermentation is done and we have the desired amount of alcohol, in this case we usually ferment bone dry, which means there's no residual sugar. And then we're ready to take this, we run off the free juice underneath it, and we put the result into the press. There's still a lot of wine in this cap.
And you put dry ice in the bottom of the press too. For what purpose? It looks like a Halloween scene.
It does.
To me, kinda,
it does.
Right?
It keeps everything fresh And that's a desirable thing as you're working the wines. But it's amazing how much wine there is. Now, we don't take all of it from press. We usually do a first press and use that and then discard the rest. So
Ron Benza with Benza Vineyards out here in Hillsboro, just 20-25 minutes out of Portland here. Call them up here because they have a stable, some horse stables that have been converted into tasting rooms. They have the terrace out there, the tasting terrace, which is just beautiful, overlooking the vineyard, and it's just a beautiful scene here. And you get to talk to the top guy who will walk you through all the intricacies of what's going on here.
Yeah, and you get to see our dogs.
And if you get to see the dogs, and if you're lucky, you get to see Ivan's purple legs after he does a punch down here from Benza Vineyards in Hillsboro. It's looking good, and that's all it takes. Is that all it takes? Are you going to do more of this, or what? How long do you do this for?
Oh, it's about, you just break up the cap a little bit.
Break up the cap, so nothing really much to it. Really cool process. Thanks for the behind-the-scenes look to both of you this morning, and all of you out there curious about harvest season and the grapes ripening and being picked and turned into wine. It's happening about now. This is one of the places to check it out, being done up close and personally here at Benza Vineyards, just outside of Hillsboro.
All right,
Very cool.
That is fun.
Looking good. Cheers, Kohr. Learning about all the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Better that than his foot wine, I gotta say it.
Oh my gosh.
Had to say it.
I will say, I've been out to Benza. I've been tasting at their spot. It is so fun. You pull into the front yard and like chickens run up to meet you. So if you're looking for a wine tasting experience where you get to pet dogs and play with chickens, there you go.